Another day, more Phils, another series loss. We are tied for the worst record in Major League Baseball with a top 5 payroll. Welcome back to Pinstripehype, a Phillies podcast. I am your host. My name is Chris. With me, as always, is fellow depressed Phillies fan, co-host Nate. Nate,
I just want to die. You made me do a solo pod last pod. I want to die. This is terrible. This team stinks. And why has Rob Thompson not been fired yet?
go Flyers. Yeah, solo pod because let's see. I was working and then my dog is crippled. I didn't know dogs had ACLs, but mine tore his and he got surgery last time we had to do a pod. I don't know what the fuck is funny to you. Yeah, but God, this is just so 9-20. What a year to start a podcast, right? What a year. Look at us. Who would have thought? At least the Phillies won a game. Of course, it's a Zach Wheeler game. The guy who literally had a blood clot. What? 6 months ago, 7 months ago,
Not even,
is
maybe. Yeah.
the only guy who can start a game and we can win with him. A guy with a blood clot, almost 40 years old.
It's disgusting.
We lost game 1, 5-3, right? Game 2, we won in extras. Thought everything was coming back for us. Then game 3, Aaron Nola is just absolutely terrible, and then we just had to face Chris Sale, right? We're 9-19. Nate, we are 9-19.
All right. So, game 1, Trey hit a home run. He sucks.
Okay, thank you.
Painter is looking terrible now.
Yep.
Chase Sugar, a 1.1 ERA, I think. Stubby's had 2 hits in game 1. You were big on the Stubbies train.
Yeah, not the people on TikTok.
Yeah.
TikTok.
Game 2, they fought, they won, they climbed back. Bryce was clutch, Marsh was clutch. Actually got a hit off a lefty. How about Zach Wheeler? Clap it up for Zach Wheeler. Clap it up. Justin Crawford is struggling, by the way. And
rookie wall, man.
Real quick on Wheeler too. Touched 96 miles an hour. Probably adrenaline, but hey, we take it.
He touched 97.
97. Yeah,
there in the first.
Me.
It was like 96, but the one pitch he got 97.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, 100%. It's adrenaline. I mean, gosh, man. I mean, I don't really have anything else to really go into on the recap. I'll just go into series MVP. If I could choose hard drugs, I would, but instead I'll choose Adolis Garcia because he had 3 hits. I believe in game 1, and then game 2, he had another hit, I believe, over in game 3. But I mean, it's nice to see a 3-hit game out of him, especially he's been struggling. So I mean, there's really not a series MVP, but I've been giving non-players the past couple pods. So yeah, I'll give Dolly one.
Well, it's funny you glossed over my game 3 recap because I didn't even have anything besides what the fuck, it's Chris Sale. So yeah, my MVP is gonna be Zach Wheeler. He fought, he climbed through, he got him a win. He battled, bases loaded in the 4th inning, somehow got out of it with only 2 runs. Almost gave up a grand slam, but we're gonna ignore that. So that's going to be my MVP. You're right. We haven't been giving it to many players. There's just really no one to give it to. Adolis was my pity MVP, I think, last pod. And it's just continuing down and down.
I'll give it to him. I mean, he's been hitting the ball hard. He had a foul homer last series. Hit a homer last series. Had 4 hits this series. So maybe he's starting to turn a page. I don't know if that's going to do anything. Like, it's so hard to even say that and then be like, yeah, we can feel good about that. It's like, no, I want to stick a fork in an outlet while water's getting poured on my hands. Like, there's nothing good that's been going on. The biggest concern, I mean, pick your poison. Where do you want to start? The bullpen, the lefties, starting rotation, the offense. Pick your player, except Bryce Harper, even though he struck out with bases loaded after being up 3-0 on Chris Sale. But I'll give him a pass. He's been doing pretty damn good. Um, I mean, where do you start? I'm going to Trey Turner. This dude, for what we paid him, has underperformed his entire contract. I am done trying to be, back up this guy and be on his side. He has been terrible to start this season. He's batting what, 220?
224, I think.
Oh, fucking hippie. I mean, 224 for Trey Turner. This guy's been absolutely brutal. Outside of his really good start last year, he fucking sucks. Like, he's a terrible defender. His speed, like, he doesn't even really use it when he gets on the bases, when that rarely comes anymore. I kind of blame Topper a little bit on that. But the pop isn't there. He's just that's just a brutal contract. And like I said, where do you want to start? Let's talk about Trey. Next one will probably be Nola, because that's also a fucking god awful contract. We finally ate the shit on Taijuan Walker. The only good contract we've given out lately has been Zach Wheeler and Bryce Harper. I hope it's Christopher Sanchez and Jesus Luzardo, but they look like shit.
Kyle Schwarber.
We're 25 games in. He's batting sub 200 again. So, I mean, like, he's back to his home run or strikeout ways. Like, there's no singles, there's no doubles. Like, the average is sub 200, but who's your concern before I rip my head off?
Yeah, so my concern is probably Aaron Nola, because, it's like you said, it's like now they're just running Taijuan Walker out every fifth day, but it's Aaron Nola. I mean, look, I'm not going to overreact too much on it, because the Braves career-wise do rake off of Nola. But it's like, man, they need him to go out and be good, and he just isn't. I mean, he got fucking smacked around in that game. I mean, what was it, 6-0 in the third inning? Is that what it was?
I think you're right.
He
can't even get to the RAV4th, man. He can't even get there.
No, it's a big concern, because they keep giving up these leads early, and then they can't climb back. You have to fucking pitch. Like, especially someone like Nola, like, he knows how big of a game that game 3 of that series was, because they somehow won game 2, and then you have to rise to the occasion versus Chris Sale, and he just didn't. Fucking laid down and died, and that's the story of Aaron Nola's career.
He's a cuck.
It's it's gonna suck. He's gonna finish with a lot of accolades for a Philly, and then you're people like the next generation are gonna be like, oh my god, it was Aaron Nola like a good pitcher for the Phillies, and we're gonna be like, he was like whatever.
He was like the most mid motherfucker you can possibly.
4 more years. 4 more years.
Brother, we're basically 5. The season just started. Yeah. Well, time for biggest adjustment. I want to talk about the coaching. Fire somebody. We are 9-19. Fire Kevin Long.
Yep, fire Kevin Long. How did he get extended? Get extended.
He got extended.
It's so bad. It's so bad. All right, you done?
Fuck!
Okay.
Now I'm done.
My adjustment. Stop fucking. Okay, you touched on the coaches. I'm going to touch on I guess this is the coach manager too. Why the fuck is Felix Reyes in the cleanup spot? I don't care that he's barreling balls. You just brought him up. Like, it's Felix Reyes. Look, we wanted Felix Reyes here. We wanted him here. Like, I'm not knocking.
Fourth.
Yeah, this is not us knocking Felix Reyes. What the fuck is he doing in the cleanup spot? What is he doing there? I understand that they don't really have a cleanup hitter. Fuck you, David Dombrowski. That's your fault. This is as desperate as you can get. What, 30 games into a fucking season? Not even 28. I mean, what the 27, whatever the fuck it is. I don't even know at this point. They're making me lose my mind. Felix Reyes in the cleanup. My adjustment is to get him out of the cleanup. I don't care if you put fucking Adolis Garcia there. I don't give a shit if you got to move Kyle Schwarber down. Get Felix Reyes out of the fucking cleanup spot.
Here's the issue with him being the cleanup spot. It's not the fact that he is the cleanup spot. It's the fact he's a platoon player, and we're putting him at cleanup as a platoon.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, dude.
Bro.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Anywho, series preview: Jesus Luzardo versus Tyler Male. I don't even know how to say his last name. Christopher Sanchez versus Logan Webb.
It's Mali, I think, or yeah, something
Mali.
like that.
He's gonna probably pitch 8 shutout on us, and then I'll know his name. Sanchez versus Webb. Painter versus Hauser. I mean, I don't know, man. I want to say they win 2 out of 3.
You think they're gonna get it right? This is a get right series.
I feel like this is a get right game for Zeus.
It fucking better be.
Hold on, let me check what the weather is supposed to be. Fuck!
While you do that, I'll just look. Last pod.
It's gonna be 65 tomorrow. I don't
Okay.
know. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. And then Sanchez, dude, we're gonna lose 2 out of 3 somehow. I don't know, man. I'm just. That's all I got. That's all I got.
Okay,
dude.
so last pod. Well, it was the pod before last pod, but I said on the last pod I called for 1 out of 3 in the Brave series. I think you did too.
No, I called for us getting swept.
Okay, well they took 1 out of 3. Thank God they didn't get swept. Topper. I mean, I kind of wish they did because I don't think Topper would have made it through today, or someone would have been fired.
That might be a curse in disguise. Who knows, man?
Yeah, well, I think they're gonna take 2 out of 3 and right the ship here. Now, here's the problem with that. Here's the problem.
With 3 struggling pitchers, bro.
I know. Listen. I think Topper knows like this is do or die. Like I think like this is it. Like this is it. And Joe Girardi got fired on a Friday after an off day on a Thursday. Well, if Topper gets fired tomorrow, rest in piss. I like Rob Thompson, but time's up. Time's up. But if they don't do that, I think they're gonna give him this giant series, maybe one more, like I've been saying. I said a couple pods ago, maybe 2 or 3 more series, and you see. Well, the Giants are not an easy team. I mean, they're not good or anything, but they're not like
They're not a get. They can be a get right team.
Yeah,
hopefully
it's
they
weird.
are.
Yeah. I think it's 2 out of 3. I do. I'm confident in that, honestly. Bader just went on the IR. Not that he was doing anything anyway, but
the thing is, like, I just don't trust our pitching staff, which is crazy, and I don't trust the hitters to score enough runs. I mean, that's why I say
how
we're
could you
somehow.
right now? Yeah,
I mean, you can't. I mean, until they show anything otherwise, I don't think they're winning a series. I think we dropped 2 out of 3. Which game do we win? I think it's gonna be the Zeus game. I think we win game 1. I don't know. Sanchez just been struggling, man, and the struggle kind of started against the Giants.
they did see him well last time. Yeah.
So I don't think that's a good thing. And then Logan Webb, yeah, he's gonna pitch a perfect game. And then Painter, I mean, he's just been rough. He's just been rough. So until they show otherwise, my hopes are very low. I don't know if you have anything else to add to that, but
I would just say at some point the talent has to show up instead of the struggles, like for
yeah.
Jesus and Sanchez and stuff. But here's the issue with that. I trust Caleb Cotham, but man, what is he doing this year? How come all of our guys are allegedly tipping pitches? Like, why is no one else in the league doing that? Like,
it's kind of always been a thing too, man.
yeah, like I see I'm constantly seeing people say like they're seeing clips or videos online of like opposing teams like pointing something out that the Phillies are doing.
Yeah.
Like, how is that happening? Figure it out, man. We can't have that happen every 2 weeks. I feel like it happened every 2 weeks last year.
Yeah.
Like, I like Caleb Cotham. I think he's the brightest part of this staff. It's just like, what the fuck?
There's always an issue somewhere, man. He's great at developing, but then somehow everybody's tipping. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
It's rough.
Let's hope we win a series. I'm not hopeful though. Moving on, it's gonna be quick for me. I'm just gonna go right down the board. Temperature check, bullpen, rotation, offense, manager. Everybody gets a 1. Mm, I'll, the bullpen definitely gets a one. We don't have a single serviceable lefty, um, and
Nope.
half the righties are just inconsistent, and our best one's hurt. The rotation, I'm going to give. I'll give a 3 just for Zach Wheeler. Um, Now I'll bump it up to a 4 because that's how bad Taiwan Walker is. That we get an extra point just for getting rid of him.
Addition by
Um,
subtraction.
yeah, quite literally. And Nola might be next. Offense, yeah, buddy, you guys are not moving. 0. Um, and Rob Thompson, I mean, I'm just sitting at a 3. I'm just sitting at a 3 because, dude, Nate, he put it out on X and it kind of banged. This guy cannot motivate me to make a fucking sandwich. At Pinstripe_hype, by the way. Um, Overall, 2. I'm done.
Yeah, so bullpen, it's a 1. Jonathan Bullen, if I'm not mistaken, looked pretty good in his rehab start yesterday. That's a good
Yeah.
sign, but Jonathan Bullen's not saving the bullpen. Yeah, bullpen. I'm probably I'm at a 1. I mean, I was so high on them. I am so disappointed in them.
Dude, we both were, bro.
Then
We
again, I'm
both were,
disappointed in
dude.
the whole team. It's just still though, it.
Everything sucks.
Yeah, pitching staff. Um, I'm gonna project Zeus and Sanchez get going this weekend, so I'm gonna move them to a 4 because Wheeler looked good. I'm gonna project. Knock on wood.
Whew.
Gonna project. I think this is a get right series for them. Maybe not the whole team, but at least, yeah, fingers crossed. If one side of the team or a third of the team can just get right, maybe that can help the other guys get right. That's probably me wishfully thinking at this point, but I'll sit at a 4 on them. Offense, yeah, it's a god awful 1. I mean, Trey sucks. Bryce is on the heater, but doesn't matter if no one else is doing anything. Schwarber's a home run or strikeout at this point. I mean, he's well below the Mendoza line now, I think.
Way below. Way.
Hit that home run yesterday. I mean, I know his OPS is really good and he's still walking a little bit, but the strikeouts, man, they just,
Get them accolades.
yeah, it's just accolade. It's an accolade season here. Um, yeah, like I said, Reyes isn't a cleanup hitter. Marsh is doing fine. But there everyone else. I mean, Crawford's in a rookie slump. That's just comes with the territory. It is, Justin Crawford's the least of the concerns with this team right now. Offense. By the way, can we? I better not see Dylan Moore in this fucking lineup ever again. I mean, what is he's 0 for the season? I mean, he should not be
Yeah.
anything but a defensive replacement at most. Like
He was
offense, I'm
playing
at a
center
1.
field,
They're a
bro.
1, and I want to put them in a fucking 0, but they won a game. So topper, Robert Thompson. I'm gonna see your name on the news tomorrow, buddy. Yeah, I better. I just saw Zalecky say that he expects Topper to be back. Put this in my mouth. Pause. Pause. Don't pull it audio.
Juice, I know you're watching. Clip it. Clip it and put it on every single post you see.
Nah, seriously though, put this fucking gun in my mouth.
Just the audio,
shoot
not
me.
the video.
Shoot me.
Just the audio.
Nah, shoot me. Seriously. Yeah. If Topper's back though, seriously, man, I don't. How serious are we? It's just they're as serious as that clip. That's gonna definitely be a clip. But wait till we get a soundboard going.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it's Topper. I'm 1. Get him the fuck out. Overall, do I have to grade them overall? I mean, it's a 0. It's a 0. Overall, I'm a 0. I mean, they're a hard watch right now. I dread the start time, first pitch every day. They've even been so bad. I've been listening a little bit on WIP here and there instead of actually watching, just because the only good thing about listening on WIP is Scott Fransky.
I just listened for Crook.
Yeah, I mean, well, he's not there sometimes, so I can't. I mean, not only do we have to watch them lose, we have to watch Ruben Amaro Jr.'s bum ass fucking trash can analyst takes on there. I don't even think he knows what's going on half the time. I don't know if he's off of an Eddie while he's doing it. I don't know if he's got 2 shots of tequila deep. I don't know what's going on. Ruben Amaro.
So I admire it.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I don't blame him because that's what it takes to watch them right now. But
yeah,
God, fucking
it's
rude,
a great.
man.
Hey, I just want to say, Nate, let's pick the energy up. It's a great day. The Phillies can't lose today.
They're off. Yeah, oh my God, it's
the
a breath
Phillies
of fresh
cannot
air.
lose today. Everybody, rejoice.
That's all I got though, man. The temp checks, I didn't even want to do that temp check. I had to do them by myself last pod. That was fucking brutal.
Yeah. Well, let's move on. Overreaction reality. Or do you want to talk about your prospect first?
We can do the prospect last. I know you're extremely excited to talk about Aurelio Furbis, so
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, 100%, 100%. Um, let's start overreaction reality. Let's start on a possible good note. Nate, is Zach Wheeler back?
yes, reality. I think. Look, that was his first start. It was very promising. He
It was.
look, I the minor league rehab starts weren't great. A lot of those were bad weather, and we know what bad
Mm-hmm.
weather does to this team and this pitching staff.
That we do.
So I think Wheeler's back. That was a murders row Braves lineup to come face in your first start. And Wheeler is a veteran. I mean, if the fastball isn't great, he can go to secondaries. It might not be an ace level start, but for Zach Wheeler, if you get 2 or 3 runs in 7 innings or 6 innings here and there, he's back. I mean, look, he might not be the ace of the staff anymore, like I said, but he's so back. I was extremely worried he was going to look like Taiwan Walker, so that's reality. Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, man.
Oh, fuck.
I, this team is so bad right now. They're just gonna rub off on them.
Don't let them affect Wheeler.
I look. I think he pitched so well because he was so juiced up for his first start back. I don't know if that's gonna carry,
Wait till
man.
he goes
This,
home, though, for his first start.
yeah, sure, but like then after that, this team's gonna keep losing. The offense is still gonna do nothing. He's not gonna feel juiced up to go out and pitch every fifth day. He's just not. So I'm not gonna say overreaction. I don't want to say reality, but I'm gonna say overreaction just to pump the brakes a little bit. All right, it was one start. I understand Braves elite lineup, but there's one start. He just came back from a blood clot. He's juiced up, might as well be roided up for how his adrenaline was going that game. I hope we don't see him kind of come down a little bit on the velo. I don't see it, man. I don't know if he's going to be able to keep that 97, 96, 97 fastball. If so, I'll eat my words.
Well, you know what's
Okay.
sad? The whole pitching staff's been so shit this year off of one start with whatever. What was it? I forget the name of the surgery Wheeler had to have, but I trust him more than anyone on the staff right now, and he just had one start. But you know why I trust him? Because he looked good against the Braves. When other pitchers can't even look good against the fucking Rockies or some other bum ass team. And I can't even call them a bum ass team because we're in last place.
We are the bum ass team.
Yeah, so it's I trust. That's bad that I say that I trust Wheeler that
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. Well, speaking of the bum ass team, Nate, does this team even break 500 by the end of September?
So what if I think they're gonna break 500? Well, no, sorry. Let me rephrase. What if I think they're gonna go 81 and 81? Is that reality or overreaction?
You're a bitch. I don't know. I mean,
Well, I don't. Right now, they look like a 75 win team. This looks like 2012 all over again. I I think they got to 81 wins in 2012 just because they had a good like summer. But here's my fear with this team before I actually give an answer.
hmm.
I'm extremely worried, and this is like doomsday scenario. If this continues, like this current structure where they're 10 games below 500, and they somehow near the trade deadline win like 2 series in a row, like 6 straight games or something, and they're like 4 or 5 games below 500, and they're like, you know what, we're getting hot at the right time. Let's go make a trade, and they sell off some prospects. That is doomsday scenario right there. Like, and that's what's going to lead me to an overreaction. I don't know if they're going to finish above 500 this year, man. I mean, how can you say they are right now? I love to eat these words in 2 weeks when they're on fire and the season's back on. Right now, how the fuck are you going to say it's a reality? I mean, unless you're projecting, but what are you projecting? I mean, nobody's doing anything. I don't know if you heard Ricky Bo last night. Yeah, I see that fucking smirk on your face. Did you hear Ricky Bo last night go off on the team?
Yeah.
I mean, he literally just shot it how it was. Look, can they be above 500 team? Obviously. But as of today, fucking Monday, April 27th, you're not getting a reality out of me out of this. It's overreaction. I will fight you on this. They're just not going to do it. And I'm as big of a Phillies homer as can be. The team sucks, and it's an overreaction. Shut the fuck up.
Nate, let me talk to you. You come here, come here. Let me talk to you. Okay. Let's talk. What if Zeus gets hot? What if Zeus bounces back? What if Sanchez gets back to Cy Young? What if Wheeler never lost that step, like Nate just said? What if Bryce keeps it going all year? What if Trey remembers how to hit a baseball? What if Kyle continues to be Kyle? What if the additions like Adolis Garcia actually start doing something? What if the bullpen gets back to that bullpen we all thought they were going to be? What if Stott and Marsh start just slap hitting righties? What if? What if Bohm wins a lawsuit against his parents?
All the motivation he needs.
What if they flip this entire thing around and go on a run? I don't think they win 81 games.
Truly inspiring stuff.
Let me put you back.
I'm about to tear up. That was so inspiring. What if I told you, though, I might not be alive by the time that comes around?
I don't think they win 81 games. I think they win 65. None of that shit's fucking happening. We're getting the first overall pick. This team blows. There's a higher chance that this team loses 100 games than wins and even breaks fucking even.
There's
Get
the
the fuck out of here.
That's there we go. Welcome back to the pod, buddy.
Get the fuck out of here.
Welcome back to the pod.
Get the fuck out of here. And, hey, fuck you, Phillies. Fuck. Moving on. Nate, you'd like to talk about a prospect, I hear.
Oh, yes, I very much would. Let me get my notes pulled up here. All right. Alirio Furibus. Yes, you heard that right. He's a Phillies number 22 prospect. Bear with me for a second here. He's a catcher / CH. Whoa, a catcher. Whoa. The Phillies have a catcher in the farm? I don't really think he's going to be a catcher, but we'll see.
He better be one, motherfucker.
He was the player of the week for the Florida League State, I think it was. Look, he slashed 381, 9 ribbies, 4 extra base hits, 2 home runs, and 1179 OPS. Whew. He's 20 years old, 6'2", 174 pounds, righty. Listen, last couple, he signed in 2023. Last couple years, a couple injuries, but I am here to tell you, last night, 4 at-bats, 1 run, 3 hits, 7 total bases, a double, a home run, 3 RBIs. He doesn't strike out a lot. On the season, in 18 games, 308 average, 395 OBP, 538 slug, 933 OPS. Clap it up. All right, look, 65 at-bats, only 11 strikeouts. Phillies, take notes. He doesn't strike out a lot. He doesn't walk a lot either, but he puts the ball in play. He has 20 hits. Look, I think all prospects are on deck at this point. I mean, if this team continues to suck, then these younger guys, even the 22, the 25th, the 30th prospect, they have to at least look at them and, try to develop them a little bit. Now, like I said, I don't think he's going to be a catcher. They've been DHing him and playing him a catcher. I haven't actually got to watch any catcher tape on him yet. That will be next pod if he continues to look good. But, he's a DH right now. Like I said, he just puts the ball in play. I don't know. I'm not sure how far into the minor league system will go this year, but he's only 20. There's a little bit of promise there. He's a 22nd prospect. He's an overseas guy. And, yeah, I think that's about it for my guy, Aurelio Furibus.
Okay, so
he's an international prospect is what I meant. Sorry.
He's a right-handed catcher who can hurt baseballs.
Yeah, not like a whole lot of power, but enough to do a little bit of damage. He's only 20 though, so that could come.
I have a proposition.
Go ahead.
What if we sent Rafael Marchand to Japan and just call up a 20-year-old right out of single A?
Dear God.
Or like single A?
So
like
this
all
is
the way
what
down
this
there?
podcast has come to.
Yeah, dude, just bring him all the way up. Just bring him up. Let me stop. I'm absolutely trolling.
Yeah, so in 23 he had an elbow sprain, and then in 24 he had a ankle sprain. So, a little bit of injury
Yeah,
history there, but
I've seen enough. He's a Terminator. Come on, bring him up. Put him in pinstripes. Let's do it.
yeah,
Um,
he's only 20, like I said, so he's still gonna grow.
yeah.
But okay, don't take that one out. You're pushing it now. Pushing it now.
I don't know, man. I don't know. You said it, not me. Just saying.
All right.
Well, I don't really have anything prospect wise. I just kind of let Nate cook with that one. He W pool.
Tune in
Maybe
next
hopefully
pod for new prospect.
maybe W pool. We're gonna go into our favorite segment, fan mail. All right, shout out y'all who are going through the pain, the motions, just like we are over on X at Pinstripe_hype. Appreciate everybody over there who continues to come back and support. And also, just you got to get it out, man. So let's talk about it.
Let's talk about
Megan Riley at Flyers 2601. Welcome back, Megan. She says, I'm not confident that we will see a change, but do you think Thompson will be the manager on the Phillies come Tuesday? Should there be more than one firing?
Yes.
Yes. Maybe somewhat do what the Red Sox just did.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
Do you need any more?
I don't think so. I mean, the Red Sox, I mean, if you suck, you suck. Get rid of the only one I wanted to keep is Caleb. Right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah. I, what I think should happen, get Kevin Long launched into the sun. Get a new bench coach, give it a month. Or a back coach, give it a month. If it doesn't work, bye-bye Topper.
Well, here's the thing too, like two quick things.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah, two quick things. Zaleski put an article out today. Topper basically defended his entire staff, so if they're going to fire Topper, a lot of them have to go with him.
Yeah.
And second off, I don't think Don Mattingly wants that management job. I don't think he signed on to take over as a manager. He said he didn't want to do that when he signed on.
Hey, we'll see.
They might not give him an option. I mean, Dusty Wathan is like the guy a lot of people are spitting around right now. I don't know why. Maybe just as an interim, but who knows? I mean,
Punt
there
the season.
there is one other scenario here that I don't think is likely, but I'm gonna put everyone on here for those of you who haven't heard. Alex Cora got fired by the Red Sox, as we said.
Mm-hmm.
Look, they can hire him. They have to go through an interview process. I don't know how long that would take, assuming Dave Dombrowski wants him. He handpicked him in Boston, so I'm assuming Dombrowski would absolutely take him right on. He won a World Series, but he did also cheat and got suspended for a little bit. So I don't know where that stands, but I think Alex Cora is like how should I put this? Not likely move, I guess, but keep an eye on it. It's in the rear view mirror. I think that's like a good way to put it. Slowly creeping up on you.
It'd be nice. It's just not going to happen. Not yet.
I don't think so
It
either.
should have already happened.
It is
but
an alternative.
if it didn't happen today, it's not happening this week. It's not. It's
Tuesday
not
morning.
Yeah. That store closed down a long time ago.
Hold on, real quick. If you wake up tomorrow morning and you see that noti that Topper got fired, what's the text message going to look like to me? Damn.
I think so.
Because it's been a nice couple years.
It's going to mark the end of an era.
Yeah.
And it was a damn good era that's just missing one thing. And it's
tough, man. That team was really fun.
And he's a great guy, great coach. He's not a god awful manager, but I mean, they're the scapegoats, and we're getting to that point. So if I wake up tomorrow and that's the case, it's like, damn. But we'll see if it can happen again. You know what I mean? We'll see if firing the manager will reignite a spark, and then they go on a run. We'll see. Moving on. Juice. Dr_Juice1 over on X. How are they going to fix the rotation? For example, Nola was supposed to have figured it out after last year. And what about the lack of rotation depth? We're one injured list IL stint away from a meltdown and already burning through the pen. Trades? He says he's not good at trade scenarios, so he has no idea. Juice, I kind of replied to you with this. There's no one fix, brother. There's just not. Um, yeah, I called for it before the Padres got a hold of him. We should have signed Lucas Giolito um, to give us that rotation depth. Now we completely have none because one, we didn't get him. Two, we can Taiwan Walker, which
They have Alan Ronhell in AAA, but as far as
yeah,
actual depth
but
goes,
that's
it's
not that's
yeah,
not depth.
yeah.
Um, really, you're just hoping that if it gets to that point, that these AAA guys can just figure figure out how to hold their own for a couple weeks until whoever comes back.
That's the
So
thing too, like, at some point, Painter's gonna need a break or Wheeler, God forbid, his
Zeus,
arm. Yeah, like, one of these guys are gonna
Sanchez,
get injured. I mean,
or multiple,
yeah,
right?
like,
So it's
they have no backup plan. Like, there's no plan here for any.
yeah, that's where they probably should have just kept Walker and just throw his ass in the pen
Nah,
because
fuck that. We're DFAing Taiwan all day.
well he already, I mean but that's what
I
other
know.
option? There's
I know,
none.
I
There's none.
understand, it's rough.
If you just need an innings eater, because if you still think you have a chance at the playoffs, somebody gets hurt, you just throw Taiwan out there every fifth day. You eat a loss. He gets beat up for 8 runs over 6 innings. Hey, you saved the pen, right? But now we don't have that, so it's I don't know, man. Trade wise, I really don't know what a trade would even look like because the team needs so much that there's not just one trade. Like, we touched on Ketel Marte, right? We touched on the idea of a possible Joe Adell, right? Um, but that's just for the bats. Like, if I'm looking at pitchers, like who's going to be available? I mean, I'm looking like the realistic only pitcher that's going to be available for trade, and it's not even realistic. It's going to be Tariq Skubal, and we're just not going to do
Now,
that.
anyone like, no one good enough is gonna like,
No,
you're gonna send the
no.
farm then, and it's like, what the hell's the point?
Right. And then but you suck, so there's no point to send the
Right,
farm. So
right.
it's tough, man. I mean, trade wise, like you have to look for bad teams with good players on expiring contracts. And
Is what it is.
pitchers, man, like teams usually lock them up,
Yeah,
or
you
they're a
have to be able to
Dodger or a
develop
Met
pitching.
or a Yankee already.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man.
Tough shit, man.
I just really don't see it. Almost would have thought that like a guy like Andrew Abbott, right, on the Reds might have been available, but the Reds are killing it right now. Like they are really good. They're not selling. They're going to be buying. So
Dude, that whole division I think is above 500, maybe not the Brewers
yeah,
anymore.
they're really good.
I know
They're really
Churio went
good
on the
over there.
IL, but
So
yeah.
yeah, I mean it's tough, man. The best pitcher that would have been available would have been Peralta, but he's a Met. So
Yep. Yeah, there's no
and then if
real.
guys like he might become available again if the Mets continue to suck, the Mets are not going to do a deal with us, and we're not going to do a deal with the Mets.
No.
So it's
Realistically,
tough, man.
there's no pitcher that can.
No, because you look other struggling teams, right? Red Sox, they will be patient with Crochet in that team with all the money they spent. They're not moving anybody. So it's rough. It really is rough. There's no one option. I mean, I think you have if you start somewhere, I mean, you either go all in, right? And you're trading for Marte. You're trying to trade for Joe Adell. You're just trying to do something to fix the lineup and hope the rotation figures it out, and maybe trade for like one of those like fringe starters that is around the league
Well,
somewhere.
that's actually this is a good question, Juice, because this actually goes back to what I said earlier. You know, if you have one of these guys get injured around the deadline, but you are like on a 6, 7 game win streak, and then then you have to go get another starter, and you're getting into a bidding war with other teams. So you're giving
Yeah,
up a lot, and like that's doomsday scenario, like I said, where they're gonna go out and do some dumb shit like that.
yeah,
So I mean, it's just right now the pitching staff is what it is. If they have an injury, they're fucked. I mean, they just are.
yep, yep. But good question, Juice. Might not have been the answer you're looking for, but the reality is, dude, there's just nothing.
My bad, Juice.
Trade scenarios. I mean, there's again, man. There's just like the team sucks. We're not going to buy, and we can't really sell because these guys have no trade clauses, so we can't trade them to those good teams or bad teams who have good prospects. It did want to go to the good teams, and most good teams don't have the greatest of prospects, except for the Dodgers. But I mean, they're not going to come calling for Bryce. Um, Moving on. Phillies Friday at Phillies Friday on X asks, "Is it just time to play the young guys?" Follows it up with, "As they keep digging the hole, might as well see if they have anything in Crawford, Painter, Reyes, maybe call up Dante Minori."
It's not time yet.
But
Barreling
we're
towards it.
we're getting there. Like I think we've already kind of started, right? Obviously, we're going to be playing Painter. I think we need to be playing Crawford more than what we are. I think we're like he needs to play.
Oh yeah, Topper. Look,
I don't know what he's thinking with Dylan Moore in center
I
field. Like
know. I don't care
I don't
about the
know.
rookie struggles, man. Just get him out there. Let him work through it.
Just let him ball. The team sucks. It's not like we're fighting for a pennant right now. Just let him figure himself out and let's see what we have out there. So I agree with you on that. Phil's Friday. As far as Nori goes, I don't think we're
Not
there
yet.
yet. I
Not
don't
yet.
think we see him this
He
year.
looks great, but he's still
You
dealing.
don't want to rush him.
Yeah, he's still dealing with an injury. He
Yeah.
hasn't been out in left field much.
Hmm.
So
You don't want to rush him. That's the biggest thing. Let him do his thing down there this year. He's in Double A, right? Maybe you call him up to triple.
maybe,
Um,
maybe in when the rosters expand at the end of the year, if they sell and they're that bad, I think that's maybe you could see that.
yeah,
I mean, Dante Nori is a little older for a prospect, so
yeah. Here's the other thing I'll say to that Phillies Friday is if Aiden Miller was healthy, he would be up here for Alec Bohm right now.
right now,
He would be our
right now.
starting third baseman every single day. So I think we're kind of in between the playing young guys just to play them, but also just playing them because we have no other options.
Well, this is why like it's such a tricky thing in baseball to try and fuse the two. You either have to tank
Mm-hmm.
and play young guys and let them
Mm-hmm.
grow together, or you go all in with an older team. They're trying to like fuse both
Hybrid it,
things. Yeah,
and we're
and
the
a
worst
lot
team
of
in the
the
league.
time it does not work.
It's not working. But the toughest thing is, man, like through all how bad it has been, we could have a bright spot if Aiden Miller was up here.
Oh, that would be a total spark.
We could be 5-25 if Aiden Miller is playing third base every day. Assuming he's doing pretty good, we have something to look
Yeah,
forward
they're
to.
giving you something to watch every
Hey,
night.
we have a future.
Yep.
Right now, it's like, listen,
Yep.
I understand
For
Crawford, I
sure.
understand Painter, the young guys, right? But yes, they're the future, but they don't have that. Painter did, but he doesn't anymore. Crawford really just doesn't, man. And so it's
Not yet.
yeah. Nori, not yet. As far as other prospects, I mean, there's not much else, man. There really isn't.
No, these
What's
guys are a
here is
little
kind
far away.
yeah, what's here is kind of what we have, and then the other guys that get caught up are going to be guys that have kind of just been in the farm for a while.
Yeah, you might see an
So
Otto Kemp every now and then, but that's
yeah,
about it.
you got Alan Rangel,
I mean,
right?
shit.
So
Felix Reyes is basically this year's Otto Kemp. It's just
essentially, right? I mean, I think Felix is going to start playing more.
I like Felix
Especially
more though as a bat. It's the same
yeah,
scenario.
I think if we start to really suck, and we don't end up trading, say Bryce, I think we're going to see Felix playing some first base as the year goes on. I think Bryce is going to sit a couple days against righties, and we're going to see what Felix has against some right-handed pitching. That's what I could see. As far as playing the guys more. But I know, again, I keep going back to Nori. Maybe call up Nori. Just a fan of me. I want something fun to watch. I'd love to see it, but there's just there is a 0% chance we see him before September, like zero.
I think it's pretty slim. Yeah.
Yeah. Anything to add?
Nope. That's all.
Nope. All right. Good question. We'll revisit if we keep losing, which is likely. Dice at Dice with way too many numbers for me to read. Yeah, didn't really have a question. He just said, "What is there to talk about that isn't already there?"
Facts.
It's just been shit all around.
Facts. Cook
Amen.
dice.
Amen. I mean, there's shit to talk about. Let's talk shit on the shit. You know what I mean? That's what we're doing. The last question / comment is Nate's guy, man. Claude from Broad at Claude from Broad
Fucking Claude.
on X. Says, I have one. Y'all shut up. The season just started.
Fucking Claude, man.
Nate loves this guy. Responded with, do you have any real questions, Claude? And then Claude says, yes. Can you pansies? Pansies? Stop crying. We are 28 games in out of 162. Gosh, this fan base can be so full of overreactions. Well, it is kind of one of our segments here is overreaction reality. And it looks like it's reality that Claude is
a fucking moron.
right. That's better than what I was going to say. So, Claude, shut up! This team sucks! Eat shit! Fuck! Time to go watch the Flyers. Anything to add?
Actually, they're about to come on right now, so yeah.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
All right,
real quick.
Yeah.
If Topper does get fired tomorrow, any changes are made, we will go live on Spaces tomorrow night.
Yeah. 100%,
Emergency Spaces.
100%. But in the meantime, we appreciate y'all tuning in through the pain. Those that do, those that don't, you won't see this, but I understand. As always,
don't you fucking
we appreciate
say it.
y'all.
Don't you say it.
We love them. Oh, no. We hate them. They are the Philadelphia Phillies. We out.
All right. Peace.